So here we are with episode 7 of Whisper Me, a Love Song. Last episode, Kino figures out her feelings for Yori, and now they are officially a couple, and we saw a bit of a seasoning of the beef that is Izumi and Aki, and it seems like Yori is catching some stray bullets, so we'll just have to see what's going to happen in this episode. If you guys like the video, like the video. If you dislike it, dislike it. I do have my full length up on Patreon and early access in the YouTube memberships. Other than that, let us get started. The bad blood. You used to be good friends. Uh-oh. You of all people should understand, Aki. No? Got plans with Kino? Yeah, I'm her #1 bestie. Ooh, feeling a little jelly out here, dog. Don't mind if I do. Wow. You know, I had the same thought too. So you understand this jealousy. Alright. Yeah, who else? Come on now. Damn. I don't know why Yori looking extra tall in that shot. Both of them. Dance AF. You philanderer. What do you want to be her #1 BFF? I figured I should report in. Oh. Of course. So she was there. Yeah, okay. We just didn't see them. She saw everything. On any juicy development. Yeah, wish it were you, huh, with Hajime? Okay. Does that mean you guys are childhood friends? It's always been like that. What are you guys cooking? Sell sweets, of course. You want to drag the other members in? Oh? The other 2 members. Amasawa. An essay? Ugh! Because these 2... Please do the paperwork for us. We just want to play. What is this club you're in? Ha! You're helping out because you're a part of the club. Get dunked on. Exactly. Oh, she's using her puppy eyes. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Oh, her puppy eyes are working. She knows the shit that happens between Izumi and Aki, so she's just like, yeah, let's not. Ooh, a chocolate cake. I do like that chocolate that they have. The brand, like the actual real brand. I love their dark chocolate. I think it's Meiji chocolate, I think. What a little tsundere, dude. Uh-oh. So I can prove myself. Prove yourself of what? You have a goal. She just converts everything into positivity. Really attacking her, dude. Of course. A little tsundere. But that's the reason why you told her that she should play in the band before. But now she's getting that sting of jealousy. That's right, Yuri belongs to Kino, and Kino belongs to everybody! I figured you start slacking off. No, now she's gotta work harder! She says that, but it only shows us that one date that they went on. I mean, they technically had two. We gotta talk. Yori means it as a friend, and Aki is just always like, whoa, going to the place of the girl I like? Who else? Well, since it is, she's part of the band, and it's the band's problem, so... That's right, the power of communication. If we really are best friends... Well, we would still like to hear it, at least from your perspective. You know, and then eventually we will get Izumi's. She says with tears in her eyes. Would you fall out with another group? You want to join mine? Well, other people just wants to play for fun. We form SSGirls. Alright. Mm-hmm. And then something happened. That made one of us, because Izumi left. Alright. Were you all really satisfied with that set? Ooh. 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 No, that was just one part of the... Gets one criticism. I'm out of here. I am calm, Izumi says calmly. I've been gritting my teeth this whole time. That was the lightest slap I've ever seen. See you later. Okay, so the audition that they were doing, that's why she was doing. Okay. Okay. And then they quit before. You feel better? I swear, the more they show me those transitions, the more I'm just like, the more I can't explain about it artistically. So look, what's the point of that transition when they were just gonna show another transition? Oh, anyways, whatever. Oh, SSGirls, but I want to see the other one! The fuck? Where'd those microphones go? What the hell? Yo, that microphone's invisible. Just clicked in my head. Why do we not have subtitles? She says she just grips her fists. That is a different sort of panel that they did right there. I don't think we've seen that one. I mean, we've seen like head-to-head before, but let's give them a show. All right, let's see. What is your name? What is your band name? Laureley. My god, that name is... Uh-oh. Miki knows, of course. They're still keeping it a secret from Kino. Wow. Oh! That is not a shot they should have lingered on, but... Sorry, I looked at Hajime's face. Mm-hmm. It was good. Is it better than... I was... I guess the secret is, Aki's, right, her love for Yori and all that. So Izumi figures that out, and so now she's just like, yeah, I'm out here to compete, dog. I'm out here to compete. Alright. Well, we're gonna go right back to the center. Alright, so that was episode 7 of Whisper Me a Love Song. Let me know what you guys think about it in the comments down below. You know that I always like talking to you guys. For me, I thought that this was a pretty nice episode. We still definitely see the downslope of the quality of the art and the animation. which is a little sad considering that this was supposed to be the introduction of our rival band Laureley, which, man, what a tongue twister that is for a Japanese band name. In this episode, we seem to be exploring on the theme or idea of jealousy, whether that jealousy is coming from Kino or Izumi or Aki. There was a lot of it in this episode. And the two things that I really want to talk about is just Kino and Izumi. So we're going to start off with Kino in the beginning, with the band deciding to greet Kino and having Aki being here to congratulate Yori, but at the same time making sure to tell her that, hey, despite you being her girlfriend, I'll always be her bestie. And it's like, it's pretty much like a rather aggressive move, you know? She's disguising it in a much more like, haha, happy-go-lucky kind of feel. But it is an aggressive move just to literally tell somebody's girlfriend that, like, hey, even though you might have a special spot, I also have a special spot in her heart, alright? And, you know, normally maybe Kino, if she didn't know about Aki, in terms of like Aki's feelings for Yori, if she didn't know about that, maybe she still would have had that sense of jealousy. It's sort of the same as Yori when she hears about Kino joining a new band and seeing a new senpai, right, Momoka, the way that Yori feels towards Momoka, even though she hasn't met her yet. Although, I mean, they're going to meet eventually. They're from the same, I mean, they watched her, so. Even then, if Kino didn't know about Aki's feelings, this whole part right here where she freaking whispers to her ear about like, I'm always gonna be her bestie. Maybe even someone like Kino might have thought that it was a little weird for you to be whispering it like that, but whatever. Well, actually, no, not whatever, because Kino does know about Aki's feelings for Yori, so again, this, you know what sucks is that I'm over here thinking that, oh, you know, hopefully with Kino and Yori dating each other and all that, Aki would be able to give up on her love for Yori or whatever, but obviously that's not going to be the case for characters like this. That can't be. We've got to prolong it for a lot more, and also understandable, especially if Aki has been holding these feelings for a long while, right? It's gonna take a whole lot more for her to finally get over her. But Aki doesn't really help with her own healing process because she's still continuing to do this fucking shit, right? This shit where her whispering into Kino's ears and like making her feel that sense of jealousy. But in this episode, Kino finally figures out all this bad feelings she's been getting, this bad vibes whenever she sees Yori and Aki together. It's because she was feeling jealous. And she just straight up tell Yori about it, right? This feeling I've been having, it's jealousy. But at the same time, she doesn't tell Yori specifically where this jealousy is coming from. I used to get these weird pangs of gloom, and I didn't know where it was, but now I think it was jealousy. Of what? Alright, she asks. I can't think of anyone you would have to be jealous of. Okay, so yeah, Kino still doesn't say it, but like she just gets a little upset that Yori doesn't realize it. Because Yori's just like, me and Aki are just best friends. But that goes to show that like both Kino and Yori are a little thick-headed when it comes to that aspect. Because Yori felt jealous towards Momoka, and Kino's just like, look, we're just friends. I actually can't remember if Kino said that or not, but I remember that Yori mentions it. And then here in this part, Yori doesn't really understand why specifically Kino is feeling jealous of. Afterwards, Kino goes to report to Momoka to let her know that she now has a girlfriend. This whole relationship stuff, it worked out, but hey, Momoka already knew everything because she had also gotten the ticket. Oh, you know, that kind of clicked in my head that maybe Izumi figured it out during the concert, because that was literally the time when Yori was making a confession to Kino. And like with Yori and Kino taking, Yori and Kino running off somewhere, I would presume Izumi is just out here watching Aki like a hawk. So, understandable if she manages to pick up on that. Oh yeah, Momoka also mentions how seeing Yori and Kino happy makes her kind of envious. And envy and jealousy, you know, they're sorta like each other. I had another friend tell me the same thing. I believe that was Miki, right? So yeah, even then the whole jealousy stuff is still going on this whole episode. What would you say to having the cooking club participate in the cultural festival? So they are gonna participate, they're gonna be cooking some sweets, but there's only 2 of them in this club, and you know, as they're talking about, how can we even do this? We only got 2 members. Here we have Izumi and Hajime coming in. If you see an anime character with like 1 pigtail, or even 2 pigtails, you know, or even twin tails or something, there's always a big possible chance that they are a tsundere. And here in this case, it seems like Izumi is a tsundere. Out here causing trouble and drama. So Izumi is forced to join the cooking club in the cultural festival, although I'm not super sure what she's doing particularly, because like when she all we saw was just her humming. But, you know, she's at first she's just over like, I don't want to do it. Freaking Kino hits her with the puppy eyes, and it seems like that puppy eyes certainly works on everybody, because Izumi can't say, well, I mean, she did say no, but she can't say no multiple times to that face, you know? So she just gives up, man, and she's just like, fine, if you insist, I'll help you out. Kino recognizes that Izumi is a good singer, and the little tsundere that she is, she's still be like, I know that I'm the best. But Momoka makes mention about Kino's girlfriend yet again, and that Kino's girlfriend is in a band, but Momoka realizes, oh shit, I know that Yori is Kino's girlfriend, and Yori is a part of the SSGirls, and Izumi has problems with the SSGirls because of Aki. And so she keeps her mouth quiet. The same thing goes for Miki. She recognizes it, but she's just like, you know what? I'm not gonna say anything. All right, let's keep this on the down low. You know, Kino's just out here hanging out with 2 bands who have beef with each other. In any case, I want to make sure we get one of those performance slots. There's no telling how badly Shiho Izumi will mock us if we fail to make the cut. Really out here fucking shit talking, dude. But with the topic of Shiho Izumi coming back up again, Yori decides that she wants to hear this story, right? Now that she's a part of this band, if the SSGirls got a problem, then it's going to be a part of Yori's problem as well. So here we have Aki retelling the story of how they invited Izumi, or well, technically how the SSGirls was formed with the recruit of Izumi. Oh yeah, and also, we've got this part where Yori is just like, if we really are best friends, then you should be able to lean on me. And then we've got yet another shot of Aki's mouth, right? And just her saying Yori, although before she even says Yori, she's out here gritting her teeth, dude. She's just over here like, Yori. Before she kicks back up to that happy-go-lucky attitude, right? Like, oh geez, here you go again with your honeyed words. She didn't get along with the other band members, and rumors started going around about this girl who was constantly in and out of bands. And so we've got a crying Izumi out here, you know, she's fiery, she doesn't get along with other people, and she keeps going in and out, but in the end, she is just a hurt girl, right? She's out here tearing up because she can't find a band that she feels like she belongs to, and especially a band that she feels like is able to keep up with her capability. And so here's Aki coming in, deciding that she's going to recruit Izumi, and she tells Izumi the words that I would assume have been wanting somebody to tell her this whole time, and that's Aki telling her, I love how serious you are, but I want to take it seriously. What's wrong with that? That sounds like a good thing. People always get mad that I care so much about doing it right. Well, Shiho, I really love how you take it, how seriously you take this. Yeah. And it's just like, it's nice words, right? Especially when she's like perhaps one of her lowest moments. I don't know, maybe it was just a low moment for her, but like to have somebody come up here and tell her what she wants, essentially, it's nice, right? And so she finds herself to be a part of the band, right? They formed the SSGirls, and Aki was talking about how the band wasn't really that good, and they had very different music selection, right? They have a different type, that they both have different sounds, especially, like, I would assume Izumi wanted to sound like something else, but in the end, you know, perhaps they were still doing fine. And Aki says that she figured that they were going to play with each other forever, but in the end, maybe it was just Aki who felt that. And I do wonder, as we go to the next scene here, right, of the band breakup, were you all really satisfied with that set? Where is this coming from? I'm being serious. You sound the exact same as you did at last week's practice. What have you been doing this past week? Not practicing. This right here, this is why we always sound like garbage. Like, I get what she means, but like, damn girl, you really need to mince your words. Hey, you don't have to put it like that, right? So even Aki is just like, look, I get it, we're bad, but you didn't have to say it like that. But then, of course, Izumi's the person who's just like, it's the truth, though. And then you're gonna fucking go and cry off in some other corner, Izumi, like, shit. Do you not realize that you're the biggest problem here, Aki? Have you even listened to the song? If we're going there, then your singing's just as bad. So Aki gets hurt because Izumi tells her that, hey, you're the fucking biggest flaw in our group. These other two? They're fine. Well, whatever, you know? They certainly need to practice more, but you're really bad. Do you even listen to these songs? What's wrong with my singing? For that last song, you needed to hold back more on the bridge. It's like her eyes are all like shimmering and all that. She's just trying to squeeze out some bullshit reason why her singing is bad. You're elevating the soft parts too much. And so Izumi's, you know, even Izumi's eyes are a little glistening out there. She realized, oh my god, my singing's no good. You don't like my singing? I'm through with SSGirls. Yo, Izumi's out here like, y'all are garbage out here, alright? Especially you, Aki. And then Aki just Uno reverses her, and Izumi's just like, I'm quitting the band, I'm out of here. And so this whole part, I'm pondering about it, because I still kind of have an idea that maybe Izumi might like Aki, especially with the way that Aki recruited Izumi, you know? Perhaps that could have been one of the moments, and like, maybe Izumi really did have a lot of fun being a part of this band, despite it not being a great band. But when Yori says, I thought we could be like this forever, it kind of makes me think about, like, they were perhaps starting to feel a little, is the word complicit? Is that what it might not be complicit, but they feel like this is the status quo and it is fine to stay the way that it is. But Izumi, I mean, Aki told her that, hey, I love the way you take things seriously. And so here's Izumi taking things seriously. She's not mincing her words, unfortunately, but she is here taking it seriously. And she's just like, hey, we sound exactly the same. And if we're not going to improve, if we're not going to sound better than we did last week, we're going to be trash for eternity. And Izumi, unfortunately, despite her finding this band who accepts her for the way that she is, they're still pretty much a band that seems like they want to play for fun, you know? Like, if they start to improve, maybe if they get more gigs and all that, like, that would be great. But in terms of, like, actually aiming for stardom, not really sure. You know, not really sure. Maybe, again, they're just kind of, this is just something that they want to play on the side or something. But Izumi is out here wanting this to be her main thing, right? Whenever we see her, she's always like, I'm off practicing, see you later. And also, with the way that Izumi feels about Aki. The fact that Aki said something like that to her, perhaps that kind of give her a little bit of a flashback to all the other bands that she hadn't gone along with and ended up quitting. Perhaps, maybe, just maybe. And just in case we couldn't have the band quit at an even sour note, we had Aki giving Izumi the lightest of slaps. Honestly, that animation was like so slow. I'm just like, that is certainly, a slap, alright. You know what? Let's see this. Hold on. Oh yeah, she did have a bit of a freak out moment where Aki tells her, calm down, and then she yells, I am calm! I wanted to quit for ages. You all treat music like it's a game. A game, that's also another way to say it, instead of like a hobby. So Aki tears up because she's just like, oh my god, I thought you've been having fun playing here this whole time, but you've actually been wanting to quit? We've been having fun, haven't we? But again, fun's not enough, She wants to take it seriously. I've been gritting my teeth this whole time. This band is never going to amount to anything. And Aki's out here, ooh, the lightest of slaps. Oh, dude, but like, this is in terms of perspective and how they drew the face here. My goodness, you're an ass, she says. Sticks and stones. So yeah, find it and see if I care. If you want to quit, then just go. It's just Aki's out here getting super emotional and everything. And so Izumi decides, yeah, I'm out of here. See you later. She's probably out there somewhere in the corner afterwards, crying. And that's the whole story, Aki says, tears in her eyes as she thinks about that breakup. It never felt like she was playing with us under protest, and that's why Aki is confused about this whole band quitting stuff. Like, whether Izumi actually felt that way, or whether it's they're both charged in the moment, right? They're both heated, and so maybe Izumi have just said that because she was angry. Maybe she might have not meant it. Maybe she felt it a little bit, right? Maybe she could have had both feelings, where she's like, this band's never gonna amount to nothing, but it's fun. I really like this band. So, who knows? But then eventually, right, her seriousness of wanting to become a great person, or to be able to prove herself, as she says to Kino, that side of her wins over in the end, and is just like, all right, I do want to take things seriously. And then now the band that she is in, the SSGirls, just isn't fun anymore. And so she quits. Man, I'm so nervous. We really gotta nail this tomorrow. Are you nervous? I'm sure you'll do great. So we've got the band, where these people are just playing with their magical disappearing microphones out here. Very fun. They were making it fluid, but man, they I'm gonna stop commenting about this. I'm just gonna stop. But their song wasn't the important one, but they were just there to basically show you this is the sound of SSGirls, in case you've forgotten. So then when they show you Laureley, they have a much more different sound compared to SSGirls. To which, by the way, the name SSGirls and Laureley sounds like they should be swapped. But then again, there are some heavy rock, heavy metal bands with like really flowery names and all that, and that's kind of like, I was gonna say, the irony of it, I suppose. Oh yeah, we had a shot of Yori just singing, having fun, and then we've got Aki, who's also, smiling about it. And Izumi's just, ooh, gripping her fist and everything. They're the furthest thing from my mind. What I need for you two is to put on a performance that tops anything we did in practice. Okay, these two, that band, furthest thing in my mind. After they finish playing, who's the first person we see Izumi come on to? Alright? It's fucking Aki. Yeah, sure, Izumi. God, that guitar looks humongous from this angle. But I do like the way that they put as Izumi's stance, because like it is a much more a heavy sound. So she's just over here standing with her knees bent and everything, just ready, just fucking going at it. They're going ham on her guitar. That reminds me, we didn't even get to see Yori's guitar solo. Did we? I don't think so. They kind of skipped past that because, you know, that's not the part that we should really care much about. It's the new sound that we are having. And I will say, I've been wanting to hear Laureley's sound, and here we are with this sound, and I love it. I love it more than SSGirls, alright? I'm not a big fan of, like, the songs that SSGirls make. It's, like, light music and all that, you know, it's, like, K-on! Shit. I don't really care much for it, you know, this whole fwa-fwa time shit. I don't care much for it. You know, it sounds nice, but I wouldn't have it on my playlist. And Laureley's stuff, I would definitely have it on my playlist. It's the same thing in Bochi the Rock, where I'm fine with, like, the, I forgot what what are they called? Why do I remember, like, the the little fucking plastic strap? That's, like, the whole pun on their name, but I currently can't remember what it's called specifically, nor can I actually remember, like, the other band as well. But that other band, when they showcased us back in, like, episode 9 or 10 or whatever, and they were showing us that, like, alternative music, I love their sound a whole lot more, and I kind of expected that I might like Laureley's sound a whole lot more because they had to contrast with each other, and I just like the much heavier sound. I love being able to hear the fucking guitar just ripping into it. It's great. The fucking drums, oh dude, and I do like Izumi's singing, but I do like Izumi's singing a whole lot more than Yori's. What can I say? I'm a Laureley fan. And I will say, I think this is the first lyric, right? Where she says, making friends and playing house is worthless through and through. Yeah, fuck the power of friendship, am I right? Get him out of here. I don't need the same old compliments and praise. Why can't it just be better? Taking these incomprehensible feelings and squandering them away is something I cannot abide. Okay. But yeah, Jesus Christ, dude. You gives me somebody who's just going ham on drums, on the guitar, on the bass. Fantastic. Chef's kiss. Which is why I am a little disappointed that, like, the quality of the show has been going down. And, like, even when they're, like, trying to make these smooth animations and stuff, like, you can still see the impurities. And, like, not to say that, like, there aren't any impurities in other anime or whatever, especially the ones who are, which are much more high quality, highly produced. God, I cannot speak today. But, you know, and even those animes still have, like, some sort of impurity to them. You just can't see them as much. But, like, when there's, like, a lot and, like, it's very obvious, it pretty much stands out here in this part. My god, they did Hajime so dirty towards the end of this. Like, do you see this? Oh my god, that face. Oh my goodness. So the result from the audition will be on the bulletin board this Friday. Okay. So Aki's getting ready to leave, and here we have Izumi coming up, having a faint niceness about her, right? How'd you like my song? You say that my singing's bad? Well, we'll fucking see about that. I bet you that my singing's better than that girl that you like, huh? Get fucking dunked on, Yori. She doesn't even know she's getting dunked on right now, but get dunked on, Yori. Ah, so good, dude. So good. But, as I mentioned, Izumi knows that Aki has a crush for Yori. And, you know, maybe that is also a fucking threat. It's just like, hey, I can end your relationship at any time. But, you know, as, we will have to learn more about Izumi and all that. Especially, we have to get Izumi's side of the story and why she really quit in the first place, because we're really only hearing this from Aki's perspective, and Aki's perspective is, I don't know what happened. So we'll just have to learn about it from Izumi's mouth, or unless Hajime or Momoka decides to tell us, or even Mari or Kaori or something, because like Mari and Kaori, they're pretty much are okay. I mean, Kaori is the one who gave Izumi the tickets in the first place, you know? I forgot what I was about to say. Oh yeah, I mean, kind of obvious with Izumi being a tsundere and all that, right? When she's hurt, she's going to hurt other people, so then she doesn't have to feel as hurt. So despite her, constantly talking shit all about the SS girls and then like Aki and shit, she's still hurt on the inside, right? She came into the place to put for the audition, and she sees Yori there, and she's just like, "Wow, you guys replaced me?" Well, yeah, numbnuts. What else did you expect? But yeah. I really like Izumi. All right, I really like. I really look. I'm just a lover of tsunderes. Okay, if you didn't know about that about me, there you go. So give me more of Izumi, please. I'm tired of Kino and Yori now. They're already dating. I don't care. Give me this fucking juicy drama that is happening between Izumi and Aki. I want that. But we'll just have to see what's gonna happen in the next episode. If I have anything else to say, I will write it in the description down below. Thank you guys for sticking around, and I will see you guys in the next episode.